Hi, I'm Heather Suarez reporting for Kids First, and today I'll be speaking with Donald Mowat, the hair and makeup designer for Moon Knight. Mr. Mowat is recognized for his work on Dune and Blade Runner 2049. Now let's speak with him about Moon Knight. Hi, Mr. Mowat. It is so nice to meet you, and welcome to the show.
Very nice to meet you. Thank you. Call me Donald, please. But thank you for calling me Mr. Mowat. I really appreciate that.
Okay,
Thank you.
well, Donald, it is so lovely to meet you. Let's get started. Moon Knight has three personalities:
Okay.
Mark, Stephen, and Jake.
Okay.
How did you use the comic books to differentiate the personalities and make it visible in the show?
Well, I looked at the comic books, and got some inspiration, but also looking at the idea of going back to Oscar and saying we've got to come up with ideas that are very subtle because it's still the same guy, right? It's the same guy. We can't have a complete transformation, and we're going to change over 2 and 3 times in the day, really between Stephen and Mark. So we came up with the idea of being kind of sweaty and sickly and tired looking as Stephen. And that was going to be really the makeup that I really love, because I love doing that. I love to make people not look their best. And then we had changes, there's blood and different things happening. And I borrowed from movies like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and The Tenant, and kind of some creepy movies too. And then Jake, only it's a little bit towards the very end, right? And then for Asylum, which I guess was number 5, we have, I don't want to do any spoilers, but he's got contact lenses in that make him look really drugged and slow, and his face is drooping down, and that's all cotton in his mouth. And those are old Hollywood makeup techniques that I really love working with. And Oscar was so good. He just sold everything that I had to do and made my job very easy.
That's so interesting. And I love how you can really see the difference between the three personalities. Like Mark has like a much gruffier look, and then Steven does have like the under eyes, and then Jake, such brilliance on your part. In the comic books that the show is based on, you can see that Jake has like the bandage. And the first time that we can really see Jake, he has the bandage. That's incredible. And Arthur Harrow is the main villain of the show, and Ethan Hawke has expressed how his character is sort of based on real life criminals. Did you use actual mugshots to influence his look?
Well, initially, so in all our team, we had such a great, I give a lot of credit to all of our team, Tim and David and Kay and Megan and Amma and Athena and Louve. Everybody, delivered, because we had tattoos, and the Harrow tattoo, Louve redesigned and redrew. And then I had a wig made for Ethan for the Dr. Harrow, and gave him the mustache. So we all did a lot to kind of come up with quick things that were interesting, so that was the idea, because his initial look I wasn't sure of for Ethan. I thought maybe it's a little bit cliche, but it gave us somewhere to go, because we knew we had to go somewhere. And then you've got to come up with something that's not too gimmicky, right? That the audience would find believable. So that's what we came up with.
It's so incredible to see the difference between Moon Knight and then Arthur, and like it really does add to the character, and it shows how much appearance adds to the character. And you mentioned working with Oscar Isaac, and you just got off of Dune that he's also in. How are you feeling seeing a familiar face on the set of Moon Knight?
Well, it was nice because, Oscar wrote to me and asked me to work on it. And then, the showrunner, Grant Curtis and Chris Ness and Tommy, we had such great people, and I could put together a wonderful team. And it was good for me, and seeing Oscar and having him there every day, and May Kalamawi and a lot of new people. It was great.
That's so cute. Oh, that's so sweet. Because like Oscar Isaac, he's just such a nice guy, and he's just like always encouraging people to work on projects. He's kind of like a job finder. It's so interesting. And May Kalamawi, she has just such a gentility about her. How were you able to work with her to bring that softness into the character, and then like the big reveal at the end?
Well, she's really a sweetheart, and she's a delight. She's newer to the business. I mean, to me, anybody who's not been in it for, 10 years is new. So, she was delightful, because Mohammed, our director, who is Egyptian, didn't want stereotypical Egyptian looks, which is like kohl eyeliner and stuff. And so he wanted natural hair for her, that curly hair. And that's what we did. And for Scarlett, we made it bigger. And with the costume, we didn't want to change the makeup too much, because you can't do costume, makeup, and hair. It's overkill. You got to know when to leave it alone. And May was delightful to work with, and she loved her makeup, and it's very simple, contemporary, and her hair, and it would just work beautifully.
I love how the hair and makeup adds to the Scarlet Scarab look at the end. It's really simple, and it really does add to the indie vibe that Moon Knight is trying to get at. And so how does Moon Knight, the show overall, compare to projects that you worked on?
Well, I've never worked in streaming, and so for me, it was exciting because I brought my experience from other movies to it. And I'm a little bit OCD, but I kind of know what I like. And I think I know what the actors will want and can bring my experience of many, many, many years to them. So I felt very good about it.
I'm so proud of you. You are just on the top of your A game. You've won an Academy Award, so congratulations on that. And
Well,
you
I was nominated for the Oscar.
okay, well, I have an Academy Award nominee, but you are an Emmy winner, so I'm
Yes,
looking forward to
How about that?
I'm looking forward to the Emmys this year. So how are you feeling getting off of Dune and then going right back to Budapest and filming Moon Knight?
Well, I'm prepping now for Dune 2.
Ooh.
So I'm here, and yeah, it's very exciting.
Like you're on the ball. That's absolutely incredible. So Moon Knight has received a lot of praise, and so has Dune. So how are you feeling just hearing like all these great reviews just flooding in?
Well, it's really exciting, and I'm proud of all the team that worked on it and everybody who contributed to it. It's great. You know, you also sacrifice a lot to do it, so it doesn't come without some sacrifice. So there's, you know, I have to say, I don't take it lightly. We all give up a lot of ourselves and our personal lives, but I'm very happy I was part of it, and I love that people are loving the show.
I love this show. I was watching it like every week, just on drop. It was like 3 a.m, and I was watching the episodes. And to see you bring to life these characters with such grace, it's just
Thank you.
absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for speaking with me. Congratulations on your nomination. And I'll be looking
My
forward
pleasure.
I'll be looking forward to the Emmy nominations. I'm rooting for you.
Well, you spread the word. Your lips to God's ears, as they say, that old expression. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for speaking with me. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Thank you so much to Donald Mowat for speaking with me. Moon Knight is streaming only on Disney+. I'm Hannah Suarez reporting for Kids First, and thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to get all of our newest reviews, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!
At night.